Look at North Dakota. Their oil production has taken a huge hit. Oil production down 30% in May, natural gas production down 29% in May. That state is hurting. So come on in, North Dakota Senator Kevin Cramer, Republican from that state. Senator, I don't think there's anything you can do about this. What you need is a sharp recovery for the American economy, a sharp recovery for the global economy. That's what you're depending upon.
There's no question about it, Stuart, and thanks for having me, because as per Ashley's report, as for the glut, obviously that's not so much that we're pumping too much and storing too much. That's more a matter of we're not selling enough, and it is dependent on the global economy. Particularly, airplanes aren't flying. I mean, other than I loved your report about Best Buy doing well, and that's because they're good at selling stuff online and shipping it. But passengers numbers are still way down. Traffic numbers are still way down. So obviously, demand is the problem.
The thing is, it's not your fault.
It's not
out of the
fault.
blue, you get hit with this, which really hurts your state and all those good people who've been. I think they're American heroes. And I just hate to see them get hurt like this.
Well, you make an important point about them being American heroes, Stu, because I think we need a national energy policy that is consistent with a national security policy. We have got to take advantage of the knowledge we're gaining through this pandemic to understand that the American fracker, the American producer of natural gas, the refiners, the entire supply chain, coal, nuclear, wind, solar, all forms of energy that are American-made are critical to our national security, and we need to have a strategy that recognizes that.
Yes, sir. I want to move on to one other subject.
Yes.
You want Congress to consider automatically forgiving some of these PPP loans. As I understand it, sir, you've got a one-page form, fill it out, and if your loan was less than $150,000, you're out of there. You don't have to repay the money. Have I got it right?
Well, you basically do, but it's not automatic. You do have to sign a one-page attestation. In other words, you are putting your name on the lines, attesting that you spent this money right. But by the analysts are telling us that 75% of the loans of $150,000 or less are going to qualify for forgiveness, even with a 20-page form. But it's going to cost $2,000 per loan to get that loan forgiven. The nice thing about and that's just to the borrower. The bank, for the lender, is another $500. But just to put it in perspective, $150,000 and less, that represents 85% of the PPP loans, but only 26% of the amount borrowed. I think we remove a lot of the anxiety, a lot of the uncertainty. The bureaucracy has yet to come up with the form or the portal to provide this forgiveness. And I just think that by doing that, we can save the Treasury money, we can save the lenders and the borrowers, the small businesses money on something they're going to get forgiven in the first place. So,
plus, look, if the government tells you to shut down your business, the government should help you stay in business, and that means forgiving the loans very quickly.
That's right.
I think we're on the same page with this one.
That sounds
Mr.
like it.
Senator, as always, thanks for joining us, sir.
Always my pleasure. Thank you, Stuart.
Thanks a lot.